Welcome to Chart of the Day Cafe for Thursday, April 7th, 2016. Just going to read our disclaimer quickly. Trading stocks is a high level of risk and viewers should complete their own due diligence on any stock or underlying that they intend to own. 100% of the content of this video and communique is intended for journalistic and educational purposes only. This video and all indicators, strategies, and articles herein should not be construed as investment advice. Thank you for your patience with that. I'm going to keep today's video really short because I'm actually on the road and traveling with limited access to my computer, but I wanted to highlight a couple of things that I think might be worth keeping an eye on. As regular viewers well know, we always start our videos off with a look at the IWM, which is the ETF that represents the Russell 2000, looking at it on a 5-year monthly time frame, paying particular attention to this blue channel and where we are right here, right now at this lower blue band. The thinking being that the lower blue band offered significant support to the Russell through all of 2014. The area we're in right here, right now, may offer some resistance right around this blue band. Having said that, the candle for the month of March was bullish. Nice looking candle. Will April's complement March and move higher? Going to be interesting to see. Want to remind everybody where we are on the Dow at this area of significant resistance. Couldn't get through this area through all of 2015. Will it get through now? We will see. It's going to be interesting. I'm going to be really curious to see how the candle for the month of April shapes up. And then the S&P, same thing, area of significant resistance coming in right here. As you know, we've been keeping an eye on TLT, which is the long bond, which is typically that risk-off instrument, trading in this wedge. We're looking at it on a 5-year monthly. But the thinking being that if it's starting to move out of this little wedge here, it may possibly start to make a higher high than over here. Will TLT go into a higher range than it's ever been? Keeping a close eye on it. When you look at it on the 9-month daily, you can see that we traded out of that wedge. There was all this congestion in the apex, traded up and out, and it's trading up and over that 8-day EMA. I'm filming this at about 9 o'clock on Thursday morning. The futures are well off this morning, so TLT ought to have a good day. We'll see. The chart that I think is of real interest to me in the days to come is the VIX. So I'm going to pull it away to the 2-year, and I'm going to go monthly. And I want to show you what I'm keeping an eye on. Here are the monthly candles for the VIX. So it's bottoming here. Will it go lower? It very well could, but here's my thinking. Big bullish candle on the VIX here. We had this wedge, a breakout of the wedge, and the volume started to come in on the VIX. We are right in an area here that says to me, if we're going to make a higher high than this candle, which was complemented by a breakout, then the VIX may start to pick up here and may break out of the little wedge that's happening right here, right now. So I am keeping a very close eye on the VIX. Let's pull it away from the monthlies to the daily so you can see that it's just dancing around in this area. Here's my orange area of support. I want to see how the VIX behaves in this area. Also keeping an eye on the US dollar, UUP, coming into the bottom of my range with this green line here. If the US dollar starts to show some strength in this area, it may pose problems for emerging markets and things. So keeping an eye on those charts for sure. Should we have price action continue to show strength? Some past Chart of the Day Cafe picks that are sitting at support that may want to lift up and over that blue line. You know what Chart of the Day Cafe? It's all about price being up and over the blue line. Boeing is one. I'll pull it into a smaller time frame so you can see. Support may want to lift here. Boeing looks okay. One that we mentioned the other day, NXPI, consolidating and up and over the blue line. These are all charts that I put forward before that have nice high value scores and growth. The other one that we talked about the other day is ICE Intercontinental Exchange, dancing around this area, consolidating. Looks as though it might want to lift here. So with that, I will leave you, and we'll put a video out next Tuesday, but going to be really watching the VIX to see how it behaves in the days ahead. Thanks.